How's it going? Seth Muntz here, owner and head coach of Iron Republic. In this video, I'm going to show you a great exercise that not only is not only going to strengthen your core muscles, okay, but also your shoulders as well. Now, all of us want a stronger core, right? That's one of the things I hear about the most is I need a stronger core because my lower back or my hips or, I just want my abs to be nice and strong. So this exercise is going to accomplish that. Also, the shoulders, I hear that a lot. Either my shoulders are hurting or I just don't feel strong in my shoulders or I got some upper shoulder, upper back pain. This exercise is gonna help that as well, okay? So, you can do this at home, okay? This is a great exercise you can do at home. What you're gonna do is you're gonna find an empty wall, okay, at home or at work. You can do this at work as well. And what I'm gonna do is my feet are gonna go about shoulder width apart. I'm gonna put my hands against the wall and I can start closer to the wall, and if I want to make this more challenging, I move my feet away from the wall, okay? And the hands just under shoulders. You don't want to go too high, just about shoulder height, maybe a little lower, okay? So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to drive my hands into the wall, and that gets me away from the wall and really starts to strengthen these stabilizer muscles in the shoulder. So if the opposite of that would look like this, okay? So that means none of my back muscles are turned on, my shoulder stabilizers really aren't working like I want them to. So I try to make holes in the wall with my hands, and that gets me nice and tight and strong in the upper body. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one hand here and I'm gonna bring it away, I'm gonna touch my opposite shoulder. Now that's the core part, because as I do that, my body wants to rotate, okay? There's no more support system here, so the body wants to rotate. So everything in my core, my hips, my shoulders, everything's got to turn on to keep me from falling, okay? So I push and I touch really slowly and come back. And I'm trying not to move anything here. Back and forth. If you need a rest, you can rest, reset those shoulders, and come back, do it again, okay? Now, like I said, you can start closer, you can move away as you get better, okay, as you need more challenge, and now you can move to the next step, which is down on the ground. So you can start here on the ground, on your knees. Your toes can come off the ground, that's okay, okay? So what I'm gonna do, same concept as the wall, is I drive my hands into the ground. I'm trying to make dents in the ground with my hands. This is the opposite of that. This is what we don't want, okay? I push down hard, brace my abs like you're bracing for a little bit of a tap in the stomach, okay? My glutes, I don't want my hips back here. I want to push my hips forward, squeeze my glutes, brace my abs, and now it's going to look like this. So same thing. My shoulder's not doing this when I take this hand off. It's staying nice and tight and strong. My core, I'm not falling, okay? Staying nice and tight and strong. If I need to go up from there, feet are about shoulder width apart. Same concept, okay? I'm not doing this, okay? I'm staying nice and centered. My weight's right through my belly button. If I was to draw a line, my weight would be right here, and I'm moving. Now, the goal isn't necessarily to lift the arm. If the goal is to lift the arm, I'd just do this, okay? The goal is to get nice and tight. You might recognize this is like a plank position, okay? Plank position. The goal is to get nice and tight and stable, and then challenge my ability to hold this as I lift, both in my shoulder and in my core, okay? So whether you start on the wall, whether you start on your knees, or whether you start or move to your toes, okay? Find which variation you can perform that challenges you, but that you can do it. And then once you're ready, move on to the next variation, okay? Up the ladder. 6, 8, 10 reps is good, okay? So reps is each one. So if I touch, that's one repetition each side, okay? And then sets are however many reps. So if I do 8 touches each side and then I rest, that's one set. So 2 to 3 of those. So 2 to 3 sets between 6 and 10 repetitions each side would be great, okay? If you feel any pain, stay out of any pain, okay? You can always try to, if you're on your toes and you feel pain, move to your knees or move to the wall and find a pain-free option for you. All right, so that should strengthen those shoulders. That should start to strengthen that core, which is what we all want, which is what we all need. Feel free to email me at any time. If you have any questions, tribe@ironrepublicstrong.com. Have a wonderful day. Go live life strong.